Welcome to another episode of The People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. Yes, and we have a little studio audience first and foremost. To my left, we have the amazing Miss April Boddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have another guest might come.
Cool.
Is that the sound? Is that my voice or is that the sound? I like it. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it sounds better. It's probably the mic. Hello.
Hi.
Shoes.
Yep. Just
Looking.
don't mind me. Just trying to save
You tight. I gotta get. This deserves video. I don't have video, and I'll bring you back to get video. We also have studio audience, Mr. Jeremy Cash. How you doing, sir? You have nothing better to do you? And I appreciate it.
No, you're right.
Hi, April. That is the mic. All right, I'll do that. April, how are you? You're a comedian?
Yes, I'm a comedian, an actress, a writer, like lots of labels,
Comedian,
titles.
actress, writer, very busy, many hats.
Yes.
I like it. I always ask the origin story. How'd you get into comedy?
I've been doing comedy since I was like 8, technically, right?
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of crowd work.
My favorite.
Like picking on kids.
Right.
And then, but I have a fear of public speaking. Like a legit, I know
Really?
people, and I'm shy, whatever. So, but by the time I was somewhere in my 20s, I was like, I just need to do it. Like, why not?
Absolutely.
I don't know what my jokes were, what happened, but I got laughs. Like, I don't remember anything about my first sex. I was so nervous.
Yeah, where was it at?
Punchline in Atlanta.
That's where you started, Atlanta?
Yes.
Nice. And you're from Atlanta?
Yes.
Nice, okay. And so you started at Punchlines. What was the transition to get to New York?
I always wanted to move because I grew up in Georgia, so I needed something different. I'm like, okay, I need like more than just the small scene. And New York is where all the writers go. Like, I traveled between New York and LA. Yeah. And then New York felt like home, mostly because it had more black people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is the experience? How's the experience in New York? How they treat you?
It was a struggle.
Yeah.
Because in Atlanta, it's like always, people are open, they're friendly.
Yeah.
You can do a mic and there's a real audience. Here, it makes mostly comics who could care less at mics. And then they want you to submit a video to go do their vegan coffee shop. Like, really? Like, I got to submit a tape for a coffee shop? Okay, this is how we do it in New York. All right.
Who asked you for a tape?
I'm not going to say his name.
Who's asking
But I feel
for
like
a
I
tape
already
for
said
a
enough.
coffee shop? I feel like I know who it is, but stop asking for tapes for coffee shops. Just do your goddamn show.
Right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so loud. I did mean to be loud. Don't do that. All right. How do you? They say. All right. So they say female comics have it hard. All right. How is it as a black female comic in the city? Like, what experiences have you had?
Honestly,
Because I know when you're in the room and I'm in the mic, I get happy. I'm like, hey,
oh, really?
yes, yeah, absolutely. Oh, fun fact. All right.
I find it a good thing because at least you are different and you do stand out. I think it has changed though when I first started versus now. Like, obviously, it's like all about women, especially black women right now. But I remember there's a difference between the North and the South. Like, in Atlanta, they would straight up ask you, like, is your set going to be urban?
Really?
I'm like, you're not going to ask these white boys, is set going to be too white? So why would you ask me how urban? Or they'll tell you, like, well, we already got, like, our black female or our one black for the show. So the South is a little different with the whole... But they're up front. They're always up front. Absolutely. You never have to question the racism or what they expect. But I haven't found too much of a challenge. I was... Yeah. It's not a challenge. Yeah.
Nice. I'll take it. I was at a mic the other night, and no, it was a show. I was at a show, and this lady yelled out. I couldn't say. It's just a thing. She was like, I said Negro because I don't say that N-word.
Me either. Yeah.
So I said these Negroes. Yeah. She's like, you can't say Negroes. I was like, what? What did that come with? Me?
Right.
I'm a grown ass man. What? No. That's.
What color was she?
She was black. It was a hood. It was
a hood show.
Yeah.
But why can't you say Negro?
I didn't have time. Yeah.
Yeah.
She might. You can't say Negro. I was like, do you know? I think she was Caribbean. I feel for some reason. I feel like most of the bar was Caribbean, and I still don't understand why she said that.
Me either. That's very.
But then it was mostly comics. It was like me, one other black guy, and mostly white comics. But then they really knew they better not.
Right.
You know, it was like you can't say that. Then
you really can't say that. I'm like, dang, I thought Negroes
was a safe word.
Right.
That was my safe word. You know, I say Negro. I say nigglets when I tell my nigglets story.
Yeah, every now and then I just like the word.
I like nigglets.
It was like some hood, black boys in the hood, like the scary movie. Ever since I saw Niglet, I was like, that's just too funny not to use. But I usually don't say the word.
Yeah, I don't usually say them. My grandmother always called us nigglets. She's like, you little nigglets better go to bed. I was like, that's hilarious. Like, I don't even know what that means, but it sounds delicious.
You just little versions.
Yeah, it sounds like little hot dogs that just burnt. I don't know. Little nigglets. All right, let's do some question and answer.
Okay.
And I got these little questions, some serious, some that just questions I like to ask.
Okay.
Not how you get already. What's your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say fuck. Like, I'm trying not to cuss
Everybody
so much, but fuck is just such a good word.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then when I go back and watch my sets, I'm like, dang, how many times am I gonna say fuck? No. But yeah, it's such a good word. Every emotion.
I emphasize that. I like fuck.
Right.
Fuck.
Right.
It's a good word.
And shout out to Amita because she got me saying fuck everything. Amita Amani. Shout out to her because the funniest story one time, it was Royce. He was complaining, shout out to him too, about going to the dentist. He was acting like the dentist was going to take all day and we were trying to plan something and he was like, fuck your teeth! And so, every since then, I'm like, fuck this! Like, it's just, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
you look good saying it. Like, attitude. You can't say fuck
even
without a head. Like,
it's
good. It works. All right. What's your favorite word to say during sex? Same?
It's so cliche, right? More.
Yeah.
What do I say? Okay, I am not good at sex talk, so like, I'm a moaner. I don't really think I say a lot because I feel awkward talking during sex. Like, I just feel like I'm saying the wrong things. Yeah. Or how dirty is this mic?
No, I try not to. Like, I'm a perv. I'm sorry. I'll keep it. I got one more that might go, but
okay.
What profession other than comedy would you see yourself doing?
Let's see. Other than comedy, I feel like this is it. I mean, there's so many avenues with comedy, whether it's writing on a show, hosting a show. I always have this fear of getting fired anyway, so it's just like, this is the only thing I'm good at, and I don't have to worry about getting fired. So,
what would you like to attempt? Is there anything?
Well, I would have been, I like dead bodies. That sounds weird, but like forensic files stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I like Michael Baden. He had a show on HBO, and he would like tell how somebody would die. Like, so forensics is where
I actually thought about it when I was in middle school.
It's what I would do. Right? Yeah.
It's cool.
It's interesting.
Absolutely. I used to like getting fingerprints. Like, I went through my phase where I just take everybody's fingerprints because I learned how to do it with the lead pencil. And I used to just put it on tape and then just collect fingerprints. Like, I did that. I remember that.
Or I would have been a psychic hustler because in middle school that was my hustle. As I used to like read people's cards. Like, people would pay me $1, and I would just like make up stuff. Like, you can get an A in science if you do your homework. Like, just making up stuff. And like, Kenny don't like you. Because I like money. Kitty. Like,
I like Kitty.
Right.
That is dope. Another audience, how are you?
Good.
Bill, Mr. Bill. This is one of my new favorite people.
Favorite people.
Yeah, because he's like the mix of different races, Like too much of every race. Like God was like, what the? Like God was drinking whiskey one night and just poured a little Indian, poured a little black, and he was like, a little bit of white. This guy's a rock star, and he's a lawyer. That's a lawyer. If that came into my courtroom,
right? I'd be like, this is my court appointed attorney. I could have Googled this.
Yo,
I'm just kidding.
Just like that.
I'm just
He
kidding.
is awesome, yo. I feel like you go in a courtroom with a soundtrack, just like.
Meanwhile, he has like clean record. Like
Yeah, he's fine.
Right?
He's fine. Nobody's
never
fucking
lost
with
the case.
That is dope. All right. Welcome, Bill. Let me see. When you, what's your favorite sound? It's a 2-part question. And my last.
I like nature and is it the crickets? Yeah, I like that sound when it's just because I'm a country girl, so just hearing like the outdoor noises of
and you like
birds and insects and all that stuff. Yeah, nature.
I went from the Bronx I went to high school in Pennsylvania, in the suburbs, and I've never heard crickets before. And it was like thousands of them. Yeah. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah. I was like, being in the suburbs, coming from the city, is like a horror movie. It is like for a little black boy. I was like, what does that sound? Like, are they coming to get us? I didn't like crickets at all. I still don't like crickets.
You still don't? Okay.
No, I don't like crickets. I don't want to say I'm afraid of the dark. I just don't like dark in trees. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, that's my sound. Crickets. What is your favorite sexual sound?
You know what I always look forward to is when you're having sex with someone for the first time. I love to see how the guy, like, I want to see his cum face and, like, also his voice. I always wait for that. Is he going to be like, or like, oh, like, you never know what it's going to be.
Did he squeal? Have you had a squealer?
I have. You never know what's going to happen. Because that moment, you're vulnerable, right? So you don't know what's going to come out, and I live for that. First time. First time. Yep.
You guys out there squealing? Is that what we doing?
Silent.
You silent?
Yeah.
I'm a growler. I'm pretty sure I'm a growler. I growl in real life. You know I'm growling during sex. I'm damn sure I say yeah during sex. I'm pretty sure. Quote, you could,
You say that, I feel like a high five follows. And you're like, yeah.
I started high five as a joke, but then I just started high five. I definitely high five. Like girls who I don't prep for the high five make me think it's weird, but absolutely. You should high five.
I can see you doing a high five.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. It's a damn show. I can't take this sex seriously. This is. I need you to remember. I need you to remember this experience and talk about it. I don't give a shit. I dropped a girl once.
Oh wow.
During sex.
You have all those muscles when you're dropping girls?
Yeah, I meant to drop her on the bed, but I thought.
Okay.
I meant to just like toss her. I was like, I could have sworn the bed was right there.
Oh no! Did you hurt anything?
She was like, "Did you just drop me?"
Dang,
yeah, I dropped her. I'm sorry.
You don't talk to her anymore, do you?
Yeah, she stuck around.
Okay. That's good. That means you're good.
Yeah, she stuck around. Why'd she stay? I was like, "Did you just?" And she laughed about it. She was up here and then she was on the floor. It was
accidents happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, that was fun. All right. One more question. You got time? We got time. All right. Hold on. Make sure I screw this up. All right. When you go to heaven, how will God greet you?
I just got that song in my head. Is that heaven full of gangsters? I think Jesus would be like, you barely made it. Like, you know you barely made it. Like, you saw how you lived your life. It wasn't for that last prayer. I think Jesus would be happy to see me. And I'd be happy that I made it because I don't want the alternative.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're fine. I think you're good. I just want to be greeted by a soul clap. That's it. I want God to be a midget, and then I just walk in there. You That's it.
That's it.
That's all. You
need.
did the damn thing.
Wow.
That's all. Just my big Valhalla doors and just a small guy.
Yes, a small guy.
Yeah.
Why is Jesus?
For some reason, yeah.
Why is Jesus tearing to you?
I don't know. He's just a small guy with just power and just a small clap. That's it.
Oh, small clap. I thought you said
a
soul
clap, like a slow clap.
Because I'm thinking like, ding, ding.
No, my ancestors
okay.
through the door. It's going to be a party.
Okay.
But guys, just that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Bill, you got any questions? Or Jeremy?
Do you do stand up?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you originally from the New York City?
No, I'm from Atlanta originally.
Okay, nice.
I've been in New York 7 years, so I've been doing stand up close to 10. Yeah.
Hey, speak up.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That was it.
Thanks, lawyer.
That's terrible. This how you question?
I know he's still salty from it. I went
Can I get my quarter point? That was savage. No,
This how you question the defendant? I don't know. You're terrible. You're never gonna get anything.
Right.
How you gonna win cases like this?
Right.
How do you like living in the Northeast as opposed to like the South?
I hate winter with a passion.
Well.
I don't see myself being here much longer.
Really?
I want to live. Yes.
Going back?
West Coast. It's so great. Humidity loves my hair better than the.
Of course.
Yeah, East Coast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna get a baldy? You gonna cut it all off one day? No, everybody's cutting it off.
I can't. If I look like Amber Rose, maybe, but no.
You got a round head.
That's what I'm scared. What if I shave it and I find out I have like dents and like things happening underneath
we're
it?
good.
I don't obviously
You can
don't
feel
know.
that. If any guy has never felt your head and said, "What the hell is that?"
Nah, man. I'm never gonna be a baldy. I will lock it before. I'll do locks before I. Yeah.
All right, Jared, come in.
That's the police officer, right?
Yeah, good call. How is like the Atlanta scene different or similar than New York's?
I think it's better because it's more open. You can try things. People actually laugh at mics. I would say that. I just feel like the scene is just a more open scene, but New York is better for writing. Like I don't think I would have the same experiences because the stuff I see every day I wouldn't see back home.
Yeah.
So it definitely makes me a better writer living here. But I'm very glad I started somewhere else.
Last question.
Yes.
Tell me something that's true that almost nobody agrees with you on.
Wait, tell me what?
Tell me something. Tell me something true.
True?
That nobody agrees with you on.
If it's true, y'all need to agree with me. That's the problem. I be trying to make them think it's true. Try to be really persuasive. I don't know, Jimmy. Something that's true?
Yeah.
I feel like I only debate stuff that's like subjective or like you can have.
You a big arguer?
Well, like Insecure is on, so everybody's like
about
Team
to
Issa, Team, Lawrence. So like that stuff, but I never. If I'm right about something, thanks to Google, I can just be like, I'm right. Next argument. So, but then at the same time, you know what I tried to convince people was true? This was just 2 days ago. That in New York, lawyer correct me, you can drink in an open container now in New York. Like,
really?
It's something that I always
You
do
been
anyway.
drinking?
It was always my platform, but now you can have an open container, and we were at this party, and like I found something to prove what I said. Somebody found something like it's still illegal. Like whatever, I would still drink my Chardonnay walking down the street in an open container, but whatever.
Drinking Chardonnay in public?
Or if I'm not finished with the drink, I'm kind of a klepto.
So you can walk out of bars now with your drink?
With my drink. I'm not done.
That was a big thing.
Done.
That was actually big because I remember a lot of people get stopped for walking out of bars.
I've never been stopped.
Really? Well, you're not.
I gotta walk out pretty smooth, you know. I don't be like, see y'all later, you know.
You been
I don't
arrested?
put myself on blast. No.
No.
I better not. I'm scared to go to jail.
Are you?
I'm so scared.
I think you'd be alright.
No.
You can't orange the new black?
No, every single time. I'm just scared of that.
Really?
No, that's my fear.
Hi. Okay, cool. What you got going on?
have a show at Moe's, I think on the 18th. There's another show I'm doing, Park Slope Closed show.
Is that a festival or?
No, these are all like random bar
Okay.
shows
Bar show.
that are great.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Social media, where can we find you?
April Boddy, because obviously I can't even tell you where I'm performing, so follow me on Instagram, because I'm terrible at marketing.
And spell your last name.
Okay, I have several, but my Instagram
Several last names.
my Instagram last name is BODY.
April BODY.
Yeah.
Your Instagram, you're on.
Facebook is 2 D's, is BODDY, because Facebook said body is too like vulgar or something, so I added an extra D.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And then my government name and my website is April BODDIE.
BODDIE
It's my website,
is the
yeah.
right spelling. That's how you
Yes.
confuse people.
I know.
Okay, people mess that up at every.
On my flyers.
Yeah.
But they've been messing up my whole life.
I messed it up,
Ever
too.
pronounces,
Yeah.
No, you said my name
Did I?
correctly.
Oh, I say it right, but
But everyone my whole life has messed up my name, so that's why I have various.
are you on Pinterest?
I am as
Are you?
April Boddy.
Yeah,
I love pinning.
yeah. You guys on Pinterest? I'm trying to push this
Not really.
Pinterest
I was
initiative.
like, this is
Why, sir?
lawyers on Pinterest.
You on Pinterest?
What is your number one board? What's your board?
It has like future stuff into my wedding.
Are you married already?
No, I'm just playing. I don't
Oh,
have
I was about to say, you're that guy? You're planning weddings now? I hate those guys. You just out there planning weddings? I was like, oh.
He's a lawyer. He plays
Maura,
weddings.
Maura's here. Sir, what's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas, last name?
Bone.
B-O-N, Lucas Bone? B-O-H-N.
I signed an N because like Miss Body, they don't ever spell or say my name right ever.
Exactly.
If I say this like Bahone or Bahane or I'm like I just write B-O-N-E. That's not
That's
how the
exactly.
government is. I go don't say it right. So.
Right.
And you're on no Pinterest?
No, my wife does, man. My best friend Jimmy was one of the CFOs.
You look like you have a bunch of friends named
Yeah,
Jimmy.
super
Just
white.
so you know.
He was in the Olympics and they got hired for Pinterest right out. And he was like, dude, you should get a pin board. And I was like, sorry, I'm not gay or a woman and I can't have Pinterest.
You said that?
Man, I said that. I was like, no, man. There's a lot of guys. It'll be like me, you, and then some people from high school that have. I was like, no,
I am
Jimmy, no.
on Pinterest. I love
But,
Pinterest.
do
You
you?
love
I love it.
You have your own
It's
thing.
just
I got
Stuff,
crazy.
right?
I got fitness stuff, motivational stuff. You can post your podcast on there.
Yeah, there's so
And
many good. Yeah.
It's
Can you send it to bookers?
Huh? No, I mean you can. The right book, female bookers for now, but it was mainly like Midwest housewives, but they still
It blew
for a fan base they check you out. So they're like, oh, he's on Pinterest. Let me see him, and then it goes to your other
I
platforms.
love Pinterest.
Yeah, I love it. I'll pin all day. I'll pin about 10 to 20 a day, and then call it a day. It's addictive.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you.
Thank you
That was
for having
pretty
me.
dope.
This
Thank
was
you.
fun.
Give it up for April Boddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it up for April Boddy. Yeah, thank you. And like us, follow, share it on Pinterest and on we're on Blog Talk Radio and we're on iTunes and Google Plus and soon to be Spotify.
Woohoo.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.